Should you invest in staff training? Yes. Stay tuned for this week's tip, and I'll tell you why. I get this a lot. I talk to a lot of clients here, and they come on and they're doing training, and they're always like, what if my staff leave? What if they get trained? What if they blow out of here? What if I give them all this? And I understand all of that. A lot of doctors say that to me, and you might be thinking the same thing. Like, when should I invest in staff? When? And what if they do leave me? There's a great joke that we used to hear. We'd have the CEO and the CFO talking, and the CFO is all worried about staff training and all the money that they're spending on it. And he comes to the CEO and he's like, oh my gosh, CEO, look what happened. We spent all this money, and Joe, Melissa, Michelle, they all left. We shouldn't invest in staff training anymore, because people that we train tend to leave. And the CEO, looks at it all, and he talks to the CFO and he goes, yeah, I guess we could not train them, but what if they stay? That's the dilemma, right? And I would tell you that you should be doing staff training. You should be investing in the staff. And the first staff member that really needs to be invested in is the owner, the doctor. That one tends to get overlooked. You talk about how staff feel, and we hear it all the time. Staff are overworked, they're underpaid, they're stressed, they're not getting what they want out of this. And the doctors always forget that they're the first staff member too. So staff training is very valuable, very critical to a dental practice. We should always be investing in staff training. And it is a reward. So we should lay out certain things of what we want to do. But there's a lot of set it and forget it out there. We hire receptionists and they think they can do it. We hire a dental assistant and, okay, they know what they're doing. I hire a treatment plan coordinator and, okay, I'm just going to turn my back on it. And that's not going to work. It just doesn't work. What I tell everybody is, when you're hiring within the dental industry, what I tend to notice when I was hiring is that I just hired other practices' bad habits. And now I turn my back on that bad habit, and all of a sudden collections is down. New patients are down. Production's down. So you have to have a way of doing your services, your procedures, all of the actions in your practice that you want to get the best result. That requires staff training. So the simple answer is we should always be doing staff training. And a couple of the key concepts that we want to train that I think are very valuable are communication, the ability to talk with anybody, get your ideas across. That's huge. Every marketing person needs to know that. The front desk needs to know that. Your assistant needs to know it, and your hygienist needs to know it. Everybody, and the doctor especially, needs to know it. Everybody needs to know it. So we should always be investing in the staff. We should be making them better. They're going to help us. They are there to support the team. Why a lot of staff leave is because we haven't trained them. And you will get really good individuals who are very upbeat and bright about their new position, who are then not given any training and are trying to figure it out on their own, and they're not winning at it. And before long, they're angry, they're upset, and they're looking for a new job. So invest in the staff. Do training. It's not very difficult. There are plenty of things you can do. Come to my new patient workshop, and I'll teach you how to answer the phone properly. Make them a supportive member when it comes to handling new patient phone calls. Come to our case acceptance workshop, and we'll teach you and them how to get more patients to say yes by being able to communicate with anybody. This is where your investment should be. We have to have a team, and a team supports each other. They're coordinated with each other. They know what the other person's doing. That requires training. That requires a playbook. That requires everyone operating the same way. So, train the staff. If you like that tip, click the subscribe button, click the like button, click that bell so you're notified of every time we have a new one. See ya.